One of the world's most extravagant weddings took place in India, uniting Ambani, the son of Asia's richest man, and Radhika Merchant, a stunning beauty and daughter of another billionaire. This was a grand celebration on a breathtaking scale. However, not everyone is pleased with their wedding. Why are many outraged by this event? What did the newlyweds become known for besides their parents' wealth? And who was the bride romantically involved with before meeting India's richest groom? Watch the video to the end to find out. Let's dive in. The wedding unfolded in several stages, ultimately uniting two of India's wealthiest families. The groom's father, Mukesh Ambani, is the 11th richest person in the world, heading India's largest holding company, which oversees energy, petrochemicals, textiles, and a nationwide media empire. The bride matches the groom's status, being the daughter of billionaire Sri Viren Merchant, CEO of a healthcare company. Anand Ambani, 28, is 1 year younger than his beloved. He is widely admired in India for his triumph over obesity. As a child, the billionaire's son suffered from asthma and had to take special medication, which caused hormonal imbalance. By his 19th birthday, Anand had gained up to 196 kilos, and his weight continued to climb, posing a serious threat to his health. To combat this, his father hired Bollywood's best fitness trainer to create a personalized training regimen. Anand made immense efforts to lose weight, working out 6 hours a day on exercise machines, practicing ancient Indian yoga, following a strict diet, and taking long walks. In just a year and a half, he lost 108 kilos, transforming into a slender man weighing 88 kilos. All of India marveled at his incredible transformation, respecting his immense willpower. During the coronavirus pandemic, Anand had to lead a more sedentary lifestyle and regained some weight. But this didn't stop him from winning over one of India's most beautiful and wealthy women. Radhika Merchant's determination is as strong as her fiancé's willpower. Despite her father's billions, Radhika did not lead an idle life but studied diligently. She graduated from New York University with a degree in political science and spent 8 years learning traditional Indian dance. Radhika chose management as her career path and now actively assists her father in running their pharmaceutical business. Anand and Radhika have known each other since childhood, but it wasn't until 7 years ago that they truly took an interest in each other. They were invited to a party by friends, where sparks flew between them. A passionate romance ensued, but it took a long time for the couple to decide to marry. The much-anticipated engagement came in January 2023, when the couple began preparing for their wedding. Given their immense wealth, they decided to make the ceremony a royal affair. The groom's father, Mukesh Ambani, covered most of the expenses. Incidentally, his fortune has tripled in the past 4 years, from $37 billion to $116 billion. In 2018, Mukesh spent about $100 million on his eldest daughter Isha's wedding. He seemed determined to break his own record, earmarking another $20 million for his son's wedding. Spending $120 million is no easy task, so they decided to hold the wedding in 2 stages. The first stage in March stunned even Eastern sheiks accustomed to luxury. The celebration spanned 3 days in the coastal state of Gujarat. 1,500 dignitaries attended, including Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, Bill Gates, Hillary Clinton, Ivanka Trump, the Queen of Bhutan, the Prime Minister of Qatar, Bollywood stars, and other celebrities. Entertainment was provided by illusionist David Blaine and singer Rihanna, who rarely performs at private events. It's rumored she was paid $8 million for her performance, and she wore a traditional Indian sari to honor the occasion. Over 3 days, chefs prepared 2,500 unique dishes. The organizers also remembered the common people, preparing a sumptuous feast for 50,000 residents of Jagwad, where the festivities occurred. Amid the wedding celebrations, photos of Radhika with her ex-boyfriend Rohan Malhotra began circulating online. The two were rumored to have dated in 2013 but remain good friends and even follow each other on Instagram. The intrigue grew when it was revealed that Rohan attended a pre-wedding event, sparking online discussions. Users admired Rohan's looks and marveled at Radhika's friendship with her ex. The event's unprecedented luxury was evident in the attire of the attendees. The groom's mother, Nita Ambani, wore a silk sari by India's most famous couturier, adorned with jewelry worth millions. In contrast, Radhika Merchant looked modest in a pink Versace dress, but she outshone everyone in her traditional Indian gown adorned with pearls and gold. After the extravagant celebrations, the couple went on a Mediterranean cruise, hosting several parties on an ocean liner. Anant and Radhika's childhood idols, the Backstreet Boys, performed at one event. If you think this is what a grand wedding is all about, think again. This was just a rehearsal for the main ceremony in July, which was even more grandiose. In Gujarat, a temple complex was built especially for the wedding, where the Hindu ceremony of Shubh Viva took place. But what happened next surprised everyone. This wedding amazed the world not only with its luxury but also with unexpected events. However, not everyone was happy about the wedding. Some netizens expressed displeasure that such lavish weddings occur while many in India suffer from hunger, and the money spent on the wedding could have improved living conditions, built schools and hospitals, and provided access to clean water and electricity. Despite the groom's family running the country's largest charitable foundation, people were unhappy with the extravagant spending on the celebration. Yet, billionaires often throw lavish weddings to showcase their wealth and status. During the pre-wedding celebrations, the groom wore a uniquely designed lion brooch with a large diamond. At another event, his jacket was adorned with a diamond-studded brooch depicting a royal Bengal tiger mounted on a giant ruby. Many of these pieces were made to order. For example, a brooch in the shape of an elephant, Anant's favorite animal. The panther-shaped brooch in white gold is one of 56 exquisite pieces in the limited cat series. Anant seems to have a weakness for Cartier's majestic panther, as he later adorned himself with another brooch from that collection. Anant probably inherited his taste for expensive things from his mother. She has earned a reputation for enjoying only the finer things in life. According to journalists, Nita Ambani has a rule of never wearing the same pair of shoes more than twice. Her vast shoe collection includes the most famous brands. She also wore a $50,000 sari, one of the most expensive saris in the world at the time. Many wonder how the 7-month marathon of fun, thousands of guests, and numerous outfits didn't tire the bride and groom. In January, the bride's hands and feet were painted with henna, a ceremony called mehendi. It is not just the application of a beautiful pattern. Each drawing has a certain meaning, aimed at attracting happiness and good fortune. All this is accompanied by songs and dances. In May, a Mediterranean cruise was held for 800 guests. They were entertained by Katy Perry, Pitbull, and the Backstreet Boys. The celebrations on board were so raucous that locals in the Italian city of Genoa called the police because of the noise. Later, everyone enjoyed a performance by Justin Bieber, who was paid $10 million. Shubh Viva's main wedding ceremony was held on July 12 at the massive Geo World Convention Center, which has a capacity of 16,000 people. The organizers turned the venue into a miniature version of the holy Indian city of Varanasi. It was an incredibly beautiful ceremony of joining of destinies within the Hindu tradition. Radhika approached the groom in a gown made in the traditional colors of white and red for the Indian bride. This was complemented by a nearly 16-foot-long veil adorned with precious stones, a 6-foot-long train, and expensive family jewelry worn by her grandmother, mother, and sister. The next day, the Shubh Asirwad ceremony was held. It was a mesmerizing spectacle, astounding in its solemnity. And the bride's dress could be admired endlessly. The dress was designed in collaboration with an Indian artist. The skirt was hand-painted with human figures symbolizing the happy couple. The skirt also featured elephants, the groom's favorite animal. On the last day, a lavish reception awaited all the guests. All those invited to the wedding had to dress in Indian style. There were so many VIP guests at the wedding that it is impossible to list them all. Among them were Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, reality stars Kim and Khloe Kardashian, John Cena, Bollywood actors, and many more. Famous singer Luis Fonsi brought Latin rhythms to the wedding. His hit song Despacito got the newlyweds and all the guests dancing. The media covered every detail of the wedding so extensively that it is now being referred to as India's royal wedding, a reference to the unique status of the Ambani family. Let's wish the newlyweds a long and happy married life. What do you remember most about the wedding of the century? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See you soon.